Happy Halloween, Indiana Jones here. While kids fill their bags with candy, local groups are making sure families don't go empty-handed as the government shutdown affects food supplies.
We are falling back on the time change this weekend, and we're also falling back to warmer temperatures. We'll have the complete weekend forecast for all of East Alabama coming up.
Halloween kicks off with the final night of football before playoffs start next week. EAN Local News starts right now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Amelia Baker. A dozen local governments, charities, law enforcement agencies, and fire departments have banded together to help Calhoun County residents that have been hurt by recent delays in the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, also known as SNAP. Many of those residents have also been impacted by missed paychecks as a result of the federal government shutdown. Anniston Mayor Sierra Smith announced this week that help is on the way for the people who need it the most.
The City of Anniston, as well as surrounding municipalities and other organizations, have been working together to prepare for the potential suspension of SNAP benefits that will come in November. With that being said, of course, we don't want anyone falling vulnerable to food insecurity. So we have drop-off locations all throughout the county for shelf-stable food.
Smith says the 12 agencies are working together as Calhoun County's volunteer organizations active in disaster. All of the food and money collected by the VOAD group will go directly to local food banks and other emergency assistance programs that help people meet their basic needs. All donations are tax deductible, according to Mayor Smith.
100% of those donations will go to local food banks in Calhoun County. Most importantly, if you or someone you know really needs help, please call 211 Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can also text AL Food in all caps to 898-211. You will receive a complete list of all the surrounding food banks in Calhoun County. We love you and we're going to get past this.
As part of the VOAD effort, the United Way of East Central Alabama has reactivated its Community Crisis Fund to provide critical support for local food pantries serving families across the area. People who want to donate food may use one of several drop-off points around the county, including Anniston Fire Station 3, the Anniston Police Department, Oxford Fire Stations 1, 2, and 3, the Oxford Police Department, Oxford Paramedics, and the Jacksonville Public Safety Complex. Another way people can find help during the shutdown is the Community Resources Guide compiled by the Calhoun County Area Chamber and Visitor Center. The list contains the telephone numbers of dozens of local support groups that offer services to people with specific needs. The guide is available from the Chamber's website and its social media pages. The Chamber is also asking for information from other groups that are willing to help. The federal court system may soon have a new prosecutor working for its Northern Alabama district. That story and more when we return.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
Celebrate Halloween with Old Noble. From spooky decor and frightfully fun gifts to cozy touches that make your home the perfect haunted hideaway, Old Noble has everything you need to get into the spirit of the season. And while you're here, don't forget to check out our locally branded merchandise, the perfect treat for showing off your hometown pride this fall. Stop by Old Noble in downtown Anniston today and make this Halloween one to remember.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Gadsden attorney and former Alabama State Senator Phil Williams was recently nominated to serve as the next U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Alabama. If he is confirmed by the Senate, Williams will oversee offices in Birmingham and Huntsville and will be responsible for federal prosecutions and civil litigation on behalf of the Department of Justice. In addition to his law practice, Williams has been hosting a radio talk show dealing with political issues. He says he will be stepping away from the microphone to take the federal job, and his hosting duties will be taken over by radio personalities Allison St. Clair and Amy Beth Shaver, along with co-host Justin J.P. Plott. The program is produced in Gadsden by Right Side Media and is heard each weekday afternoon from 2 until 5 on stations across North Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and Mississippi. The show is also podcast after each broadcast and currently has well over 360,000 downloads. When we come back, some local manufacturers are learning new ways to work with robots on the assembly line.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Life doesn't stop for car service, and now it doesn't have to. With the Ford Mobile Service Van from Buster Miles Ford, our certified technicians come to you for oil changes, brake service, tire rotations, battery tests, and more. It's the same trusted service now delivered right to your driveway. Schedule your Ford Mobile service today at bustermilesford.com.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
More than a dozen workers from Honda manufacturing plant in Lincoln have now received robotics training through the Jax State Center of Manufacturing Support. The pilot program is a partnership between the CMS and the Alabama Auto Plant to give hands-on training to the Honda employees. The program focused on robot operation, programming, and safe troubleshooting. So far, Jax State CMS has trained 13 Honda associates, bringing the center's total number of trained individuals to more than 90. Workers who received the training say the classes gave them beneficial experience in the field of advanced manufacturing. Matt Rosser, director of the Jax State CMS, says he hopes the center can expand the partnership to support all departments across both of Honda's Alabama assembly lines and the nearby engine plant. Lots of outdoor activities are planned for this weekend, and people are wondering what kind of weather to expect. John Holder is standing by in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with our weekend forecast.
Amelia, whatever outdoor activities folks have coming up this weekend, the weather is going to be near perfect. We will have the complete forecast details next.
Are you game day ready? WM Grocery has everything you need to fire up the grill. Hot dogs, brats, sausage, ribs, juicy steaks, fresh ground beef, and chicken. Plus, all the grill accessories you need to make your tailgate a success. Wherever you're tailgating, stop by and see us in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and Piedmont. WM Grocery, where game day begins.
Craig Miller at Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply. How would you like to come home and sit down and relax in front of a fire pit? Here at Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply, we've got different types of fire pits. You want to relax, tailgate in your backyard? It's Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply. Not only we have the firewood to go in the fire pit, but the fire pit to put it in here at Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
Lots of blue sky today for a change here in East Alabama. Looking at the EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston. Back to blue sky after about 5 days of mostly cloudy skies. And with those clear skies today, the temperatures rebounding back into the 60s today. Here at the Pool Doctor Weather Center, topping out at 64 degrees. That is still well below the average of 70. And this morning, this is why we had the frost advisory. 34 degrees, a dozen degrees below the average this morning. morning across East Alabama. It is going to be another chilly night across the region. We've got another frost advisory. This will be way after any kind of Halloween or trick-or-treat activities going on. So again, it should be good for that tonight. But late tonight, we're going to be looking at 37 degrees and another frost advisory. That's in effect from 3 in the morning until 9 o'clock on Saturday morning here in East Alabama. Coming up during the day tomorrow, a beautiful fall Saturday coming up for the first day of November. 9 o'clock, 50 degrees, still chilly with plenty of sunshine, but we're warming back into the 60s by lunchtime. And tomorrow afternoon, as Amelia was talking about with all of the activities going on this weekend across East Alabama, especially on Saturday, we're going to be looking at tremendously fantastic weather. 3 o'clock tomorrow, middle of the afternoon, plenty of sunshine, no rain, and 66 degrees here in East Alabama. 7-day forecast. We've got one chance of rain coming up. That will be Sunday afternoon after church. You're going to be looking at about a 1 in 3 chance of a very light shower. Temperatures remain in the 60s. Other than that, we are dry once again, and we're going to warm back up. As a matter of fact, next week, beginning on Monday, it is going to be one of the finest weeks of weather we're going to see this year in East Alabama for this first week in November. 64 on Monday, 70 degrees on Tuesday. You'll notice cool, if not cold mornings, but very warm afternoons. No chance of rain in the forecast. 73 Wednesday, 73 again on Thursday, 74 on Friday. Nighttime lows coming out of the 30s back into the mid and upper 40s. Going to be fantastic next week weather-wise across East Alabama. Not good news as far as the drought goes. Here's the latest drought monitor. This was released yesterday, and we are still in a moderate drought here in just about all of East Alabama. We did not get a lot of impact from the rainfall that we had earlier this week. We had some rain, just not enough to abate the drought situation. And with another week coming up without any rainfall really to speak of whatsoever, we think the drought conditions are going to persist, if not get worse, over the next week or so. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Saturday weather at a glance, and we're with you throughout the weekend. We'll have your breakfast forecast on both Sunday and Monday mornings right here on EAN. Friday Night Sports is coming up. Colby Amos is standing by after the break.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
History has been made once again for the Lady Raiders of Pleasant Valley. They are officially 3-time state champions after a thrilling win over Mars Hill Bible. The Raiders dropped the opening set but showed their championship composure, storming back to win 3 straight and take home the title. It's a rare and remarkable three-peat, highlighting just how dominant this program has become in the last few years. Pleasant Valley's balance and resilience were key to their comeback win. The Lady Raiders had electric plays all around. Elise Patterson with 15 kills, Ella Paris with 10 kills, and 7 from Madison Schwabe. Elise Wheeler also dished out 30 assists and added 11 digs and 6 kills, while Schwabe led the team defensively with 17 digs. Strong serving, sharp defense, and clutch play at the net helped Pleasant Valley control the match after the first set. With the win, the Raiders cement their legacy as one of the most dominant volleyball programs in Alabama. 3 straight state titles, a resilient finish, and a team that continues to set the standard for excellence. Pleasant Valley closes another unforgettable season as champions once again. With the postseason for volleyball coming to an end, football is kicking off for the final week of the regular season now. Spring Garden is looking to keep their momentum and rolling with a non-region matchups against Ranburne. The Panthers come in riding on a 2-game win streak and wanted to finish the regular season strong before shifting their focus into playoff football. It's a chance for Spring Garden to stay sharp, build confidence, and head into the postseason with a win, while Ranburne looks to close out their year on a high note. Piedmont is set to wrap up their regular season at home this week as they host Glencoe in a matchup that carries plenty of meaning for both teams. The Bulldogs are looking to protect their perfect record and head into the postseason with confidence, while Glencoe comes in with a chance to shake up the region standings. For Glencoe, this game means opportunity. A win on the road would not only be a statement victory, but it could also push for their region to give them a shot at hosting a playoff game. With both teams already postseason bound, this matchup serves as a measuring stick heading into November football. That's not the only key matchup happening tonight in our area. Over in Anniston, Wellborn will face Westbrook Christian in another big-time showdown. Wellborn is looking to use this game as a tune-up before the playoffs and build momentum heading into the postseason. At the same time, they have a chance to spoil Westbrook Christian's hope in hosting a first-round playoff game. With both matchups carrying major playoff stakes, every play and every possession matters. It is a kind of week where momentum, pride, and postseason positioning all come together, setting the stage for what is sure to be an exciting start to playoff football being next week. That's going to be all that we have for Sports Day. Back to you, Amelia.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.